Bharati's question, my journey. Okay, so I started my personal journey about 2015 when my baby son was 9 months old. And as some of you know, and some of you may not, I haven't made a secret of it. I had postnatal depression after my son. So I was told by the doctor I was just very tired. I was like, no, I've had a baby before. I know what tired feels like. This is something else. So I started working out to release endorphins, make myself feel better and more energetic, just to get myself through the day. And when I saw the positive effects of that, I decided that I was going to fuel my body to do the training, and I cleaned up my food. Genuinely, it probably wasn't the best way I did it. I got rid of all the junk food in my house, and I'll be honest, for the first couple of weeks I used to walk into my kitchen and cry because all I wanted was crisps and chocolate, and I'd removed all of that stuff, but it really did help. I didn't have any guidance, I had no one to tell me what to do, it was all sort of self-education. And then I found that my progression was like exponential from that point onwards when I coupled up the working out and the food thing. But I'm really, I'm one of those problem solvers, and I will research something to the nth degree to make sure that I know everything about it, to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. What I didn't do is look that deeply into strength training. I had focused a lot on cardio, so I made a lot of mistakes on the way, but this is essentially why I want to do this and help other people, because I can help them avoid the mistakes that I had made at the beginning of my journey. So it took me about 15 months, just under 15 months, to go from a size sort of 12, 14 when I first started, to a size 8, and then down to a size 6, and I got very lean, and it was just sort of straight up and down, and I didn't really have a physique, and that was one of my I realised when I'd made a mistake, because I hadn't built myself a shape, and my strength training was the biggest game changer there. And the fact that at that point I started paying attention to my macros, and more specifically my protein intake, I realised was like around half of what it should be. So I learnt more about that and applied it to myself, and it again made a ream of difference. And then I started training friends and family and writing up plans for them, because they saw how much I'd changed and they wanted me to help them. And I found that the formula I was applying was extremely successful. So I then studied and qualified in fitness instructing and personal training, and on that journey I'd already started obviously kickboxing and doing martial arts and running self-defense classes for women. So that was all going on at the same time, and I had my job and my 2 children and family stuff, and it was just crazy. But I'm a project manager. For me, time management is absolutely a thing, and being under pressure, I kind of thrived. So it all worked really well for me. It was hard work, I won't lie, it was hard work, but it was worth it. Every single minute of it has been worth it, and I would thoroughly recommend that you invest yourself and time and money in yourself, being this more fitness and health conscious mum, because it will pay off in dividends across your entire life, as a parent, as an employee, as a family member, and even just to yourself. So my transformation, although it looks like it was physical, it was across everything. That's my stance. I know Bharati's probably got the same kind of story, and she doesn't hide it from anyone either. We are massive advocates of the benefits of this across your mental health as well as physical and health reasons, but everyone's journey is different, everyone's reason for doing this is different, and that's absolutely fine. Stay in your lane, focus on your goal, don't worry about anyone else's. Just understand that everyone gets different things from embarking on their own journey. So read about it, appreciate it, support it, be inspired by it. Don't compete against it. Don't compare yourself against it. Work on yourself. You are your only competition, and you are only doing this for your reasons. Don't let anyone else impede on that.